Hey, yeah, I'm not dead. Hmm. Yeah, I consider myself more of an observer on YouTube than an actual producer, and I know I'm not even gonna try looking at the camera, so suck it up. I'm kidding. But still, I would like if you deal with that in a polite manner. Anyway, I felt like this needed to be a video. Um, so it's gonna be one of those life story videos. So about last year, my parents and I went to Universal Studios in LA to go to that version of the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, and while we were there, eh, while we were there, uh, there was the studio tour, and my mom wanted to go on it, and I was just like, I don't want to go on it from the start, thinking it would be boring because tours and all that are stereotypically boring. And I turned, then she insisted and forced me to go on it. And well, it turns out I was right to not want to go on it. I basically, if you've ever been on the tour, um it's basically a lot of it's mixed with the tour. There are two sections based on there are like these little sections with 4D, I guess. I guess you would call it that. And well, I suffered from sensory overload, and like the one we the first one was King Kong and King Kong Jurassic Park combination, and we there was this part that simulates it hanging off a cliff. The part before that with the dinosaur spit wasn't that bad, but the cliff, no, no, I hated it. Pinned and I I was like this with my 4D glasses. Yeah, like I, I was so after that ride that part that the first 4D part. Um, I was desperate to get off the ride. My jackass parents wanted me to stay on, and um, by then I was terrified because. And then after learning that the next 4D section was based on Fast and Furious, I was like, no, and basically had a panic attack. I still hold this. Sorry, uh, getting ahead of myself. Anyway, luckily there was an emergency cable, and I pulled it just before we got to the just as we were pulling up to the Fast and Furious section. If you don't, uh, if you know the Fast and Furious movies, you'll know why I did not want to go in the 4D section for that. And there was also one based on the universe on the sea in a subway where there was like fire and all that. I mean, side note, I gripped my dad's leg really hard before that. Anyway, at the end of the day, I got off the ride, and mom kept hastily apologizing, but everyone like ev- I bet everyone on the ride that day as terrified as I was is just not like oh my god, I want to get off. Anyway, at the end of the day, I don't blame mom because she thought it was like a legitimate tour. I don't I don't blame mom, but I still hold it against her sometimes. Well, yeah. And I got that that day, that the W Hogwarts. Also, in that is Comic Con, a badge from the Comic Con in San Francisco this year. Wait, was it was this trip this year? I think it was. Never mind. Uh, Never mind. Anyway, bye. Hope you enjoyed a little tidbit of life info. Pwah.